To get on the hot seat with Wally George, hang on for the wildest, most controversial talk show on television, featuring enthusiastic participation from our live studio audience and interviews with provocative newsmaker guests. And now, here he is, that hard-hitting, award-winning, conservative voice of television, Wally George!
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Settle down. Okay. Thank you. Hey, guys, please don't get up and rush the cameras. Please don't do that, okay? Hey, welcome all across America. I'm Wally George. This is Hot Seat, the program with guts. Hey, we got some great signs on the audience. Wally loves the USA. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, now, wherever you are across America, we are broadcasting to you from Anaheim, our home base KDOC, on the Channel America Television Network. Reaching into some 35 million homes in America. I am the one voice in the wilderness, speaking up for the conservative point of view, hammering those liberals into the ground where they belong. I'm here to make sure that the United States of America remains number one. Now, the Wally Stadium is absolutely full. We have, at last count, 34,000 people in the audience. Okay, guys. Okay. Now, before I do my commentary tonight, first let me tell you who's on the show. We have some nitwits on the show tonight. Now, first of all, we have this liberal lunatic, Tony Fish, on the show. He's here to defend that garbage mouth, Howard Stern. Now, Howard Stern is back in New York City. Our show is seen in New York City. And Howard, if you're watching me, I heard about the attack you made on me. And if you don't watch your foul mouth, you're going to see your liberal buns in court. Okay. Right. Hey, as Tony Fish defends Howard Stern, I continue my crusade to get that foul-mouthed idiot off the air. And then we have David Gadbury. He's from the gay community, by the way. He's here. He's here. If you can believe it, you all know Jeffrey Dahmer, the guy who killed all those people? He's here. David Gadbury is here to say that Jeffrey Dahmer, that mass murderer, should not have gone to prison. Oh. And then we have actress Temperance Lance, who debates me on a moral code for films in the United States of America. So that's our show tonight. Now, before I do my commentary tonight, it's time to introduce our great crew in the booth. Let's hear it from my director, Jeff Bingham, everybody. Okay. My producer, my beautiful wife, Janice George, right there. And hold on. And hold on. Let's get a shot of my little baby daughter, Holly George. Right there she is. Okay. Okay. Now everybody quiet down in the audience, please. Settle down, guys, because it's time for my commentary tonight. I want you all to pay close attention to this. I say enough is enough. It is time to finish the job and get rid of Saddam Hussein. Now, okay. Now, Saddam Hussein, this horrifying madman, refuses to listen to the demands of the United Nations to dismantle his nuclear and chemical warfare. He thumbs his nose at us and the entire world. So I say we must step in now with the aid of our allies and destroy all of his nuclear and chemical plants right now. Now we know where these plants are, so all we have to do is send in the Air Force and bomb them off the face of the earth. And finally, I say we must finish the job by eliminating Saddam Hussein himself. I say as long as Saddam Hussein remains in power, as long as he lives, he will be a danger and a threat to the entire world. And so, now is the time. So I say, adios, hasta la vista, aloha, farewell, Saddam. You have had it, pal. You are history. I'll be right back. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Okay, settle down, guys. Welcome back, everybody. Wally George here with Hot Seat, our weekly venture across America, as I am the one conservative voice standing up for God and country, morality and decency. And for all you people here in the Southern California area, we're on the air every night, Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock. Starting Monday, March 30th, we'll be moving back to our afternoon time slot. We'll be on every day, Monday through Friday, from 3:30 to 4 for Hot Seat Highlights here in Southern California only, and then on Saturday nights from 11 until 12 midnight. So you folks in Southern California, remember that. And all across America on the network, we're on our, wherever you're watching, will remain at our regular time. The time change is only in Southern California for our daily show. We're going back to our afternoon time here in Southern California. And now it is time to introduce my first nitwit guest on the show. There is this filthy, ludicrous garbage mouth on the air, on radio and television, Howard Stern. And he had the audacity to attack me on his national program about a week ago. I say this ludicrous idiot belongs off the air, but here to defend Howard Stern is Tony Fish. Okay. Hold down. Now, Tony. Yeah. Tony, first of all, I love your cute little ponytail there. Hey, what do you bet he's been holding hands with David Gadbury backstage? Well, anyway, hold on. Yeah. Hey, Tony, hold it, guys. I don't understand how you can, as a decent American citizen, stand up and try to defend that foul, filthy, rotten, foul-mouthed Howard Stern, who he goes on the air and does all these filthy, rotten things. He blows off the air, doesn't he?
Now, before I point out to you and your audience or your viewing audience exactly why Howard Stern is the #1 DJ in the country.
He's not the #1 DJ in the country. Wait, are you crazy? He's not the #1.
No,
Here in Los Angeles, he's number 18 in Los Angeles.
He has 5 million viewers in his audience around the United States.
I have 35 million viewers.
That just goes to show. It just goes to show how easy sleaze is advertised and marketed.
Oh, so now, why do you say that Howard Stern should have the right to go on the air and use that filthy, vile language? Now, that is
a good question. It's a good question.
All right.
To bring you guys up to speed, back in 1987, you remember Senator Jesse Helms came up with this amendment to basically ban obscene and indecent programs.
That's right.
24 hours. Okay. The court.
A law was passed in 1988.
That's right, but it was knocked down by the Supreme Court of the United States. Then there was another. No, that's not the other day. The reality is it was overturned the other day.
I'm taking drugs.
It was overturned the other day, where the court basically said there cannot be a ban on obscenity.
No. What they said is
a ban on indecency.
Here's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. The U.S. Supreme Court comes out, and this has to be overturned by the Congress.
Absolutely no way it will be.
The FCC says we cannot have
indecent,
obscene broadcasting on the air, but we will be able to have indecent broadcasting. What's the difference?
No. There's a difference. No, wait. Hold. Hey,
there is no difference.
There's a difference. Indecency is meaningful material with vulgar words, okay? Obscenity happens to be sexual, explicit stuff that has no real meaning politically or scientifically. So there's a different, right?
No, it's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. It is. No, wait. There's a difference if I say the word
What is indecent? What is indecent? Indecent?
There's a difference scientifically if we're having a discussion and we're saying I could use the word penis versus saying something filthy.
Watch your language. Watch your language.
You can have a conversation.
Hey, hold on. I don't even think he has one. You watch your language.
Well,
this is a family show.
No. It's just the fact of the matter is that what this overturning this amendment really points out is First Amendment rights. Big Brother, the United States government, cannot really control your right to speak. Don't you agree to that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Wait a minute, Tony.
Wait.
As the Los Angeles Times points out, and the LA Times, God knows, is a liberal paper, but even they chastised him a few weeks ago in Calendar for his disgusting, explicit material. Every day on his program in the morning, he uses a disgusting, sexually explicit material using filthy and horrible language.
That's untrue. It's totally untrue.
He is... It says here... Wait, hold on. It says here in the Times, he presents filthy, graphic discussions of all types of sexual behavior and bodily function.
No, wait a minute. Wait. Let me tell you. One of the big problems in this country is with the lack of understanding and knowledge of AIDS and sexuality that people like you want to censor normal talk. Right?
No, that's not normal talk.
Shut your face. Shut your face. Shut up.
Hold it.
I guarantee that when you see this gal that's going to be on after David, she's a fine-looking woman. Every guy in here is going to be talking, hey, I bet you she...
Oh,
right?
there.
Yeah, sure. You bet.
You know what, Tony?
What?
First of all...
This is normal.
Hold it. First of all, what he's doing is against the Federal Communication...
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yes.
No.
The ruling is you can only have indecent broadcasts after 8 p.m. at night.
That's not true. Oh, let me correct you. Okay?
I'm right. You can't correct me.
No, shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
That was the ruling, Tony.
That wasn't the ruling. No. The ruling was why this case was waiting to be heard, that obscenity or indecency couldn't be used on the radio after 8 p.m. Now, the FCC has to redefine the hours, so you're wrong.
No.
You're wrong.
What the U.S. Supreme Court said is you cannot use explicit sexual language during primetime hours, morning and afternoon, when children...
You're making up this, John. You're making up your own crap.
Let me finish. What they said was, when children are listening, primarily listening, they cannot use this kind of thing. After a certain hour at night, then they can do it. Howard Stern is on the air in the morning when little children are listening, and I say, that's wrong. No. That's the whole fact of the matter.
There are 4 or 5 different areas we should discuss here. But before we get to I'm going to tell you something about Howard Stern. Here's a guy that has an extremely high IQ. I would say if you doubled your IQ, maybe you'd equal Howard. If you doubled your IQ. All right. Secondly, this guy is a graduate of Boston University. He's a very bright guy. The guy is a very brilliant satirist.
I don't care about that.
Baba Booey, you know.
I don't care I don't care how many colleges he's gone to. All I know is...
What school did you go to, Wally?
Come on. Wait a minute. I went to...
Hollywood Professional School.
That's right. At the age of 14... Yeah! Hey, at the age of 14, I was a disc jockey earning more money than he's making today.
Okay, I'll tell you something. No. Hey, wait. I'll tell you something.
Hold it.
Wait, no, you hold it. No.
It's my show. It's my show. Don't you ever tell me when it's my show. You say, I'm talking. Now you shut up.
Yeah.
Come over here. Sit him down.
You know?
Now either you shut up or I'm going to turn your microphones off.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Well, you're gay.
What I'm saying is that, hey.
No. Let's talk about the fact that this guy, you're a shell of a man. This guy, Howard Stern, is a bright, college-educated humorist. You're sitting here on Channel America, Channel 56.
Channel America.
No one can see. Hey, no one can see, but no one can see through the fuzz of the television.
Hey, we're on the... We are, hey. Bye-bye, tomato face. Bye-bye, tomato face. I am on the air. I can go home at the end of my broadcast, and I don't have to be ashamed of anything that I have said. Hey, pal. I don't have to be ashamed of anything that I have said or anything that I have done, because I have been in broadcasting since the age of 14.
Since 1920?
And bums and garbage merchants like Howard Stern, who have no talent whatsoever, but only go on. The only thing that they do...
Baba Booey.
Hold it. The only thing that they do to get a rating is to go on the air and say filthy words.
Oh, wait.
And talk about bodily functions. It doesn't take any talent to do that, does it?
Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Go ahead. I'm going to say something. Most of your babble, your psycho babble, it never really makes logical, intelligible sense. Okay?
Now, do you understand what I just said?
Shut up and let me talk.
I'm for morality and decency.
Nothing you do on this show has redeeming value. You're obscene.
Oh! Wait. I go on the air every day, 6 days a week. I stand up for God and country, morality and decency. I'll be right back. George, and we're telling it the way it really is. Hey, by the way, we have a really great, fantastic studio audience tonight. Really great. Right on. Okay, guys. Hey, Wally, hold on. Let me explain. In case you just joined us, my guest on the hot seat is Tony Fish, and we're debating Howard Stern. And I say, as a broadcaster for many, many years, over 35 years on the air, can I tell you this? That I, as a broadcaster, resent the fact that people like Howard Stern are dirtying up radio and television. And I say it's time, as the FCC chairman says, to clean up the airwaves. You see, Tony, the FCC chairman, Mr. Sykes, the FCC chairman has stated, radio and television was not invented to be able to be a sounding board for people to tell dirty jokes and say filthy, rotten, raunchy things just to get ratings. And I agree.
Look, Wally, that maybe when you were a kid back in the 30s, that's...
Oh, you get out of here. But right now, the president of the FCC, the head of the FCC says that people like Howard Stern have got to be muzzled.
No, absolutely not. No. Why? Wait. You want to take away someone's freedom of expression?
That's not freedom of expression.
Oh, yeah, hell it is.
The only reason he's saying
that's freedom of expression.
The only reason Howard Stern and people like him are using this filthy language and dirty stuff is to get ratings. And I say...
You know something? You do not hear Howard Stern use four-letter words.
He says filthy innuendos.
Give me an example of what he says.
I don't listen to Howard Stern, but I know it.
Right.
I know
you learned something.
I listened to him for about 10 minutes, and I wanted to throw...
Well, look, I'll agree with you with something.
When I listened to him, he was giving a graphic description
of what?
Of a bodily function. Oh, come on.
Well,
and I can't even tell you what that is.
Maybe he was Howard Stern. Howard Stern, he discusses things like defecation, how to wipe yourself off.
Oh, come on. That's not very... What I'm saying is, wait a minute. What I'm saying is, and I hope Howard Stern is watching back in New York.
Oh, yeah, he's just there. He's waiting for you to come on.
He watches me.
Right, yeah.
Hey, Tony, my informants tell me that Howard Stern watches me and takes notes.
Oh, he probably steals your material, I bet, too.
No, he takes notes. Howard, take some more notes, because I'm telling you, if we let Howard Stern and people like him remain on the air, then more and more people on radio and television across America are going to try to emulate him. And I say, to set an example, I hope write to the FCC, and you tell them, as an example, let's remove that garbage mouth from the airwaves. Let's set an example.
There's something. Wally, you know, one thing I must say, you don't have to be obscene to be, you know, intelligent and funny. Now.
But he is obscene.
I want to show this audience. This will inspire you guys to maybe take some computer classes. I did something that'll kind of explain to you in the world what Wally's all about. Now let's get the camera out here. See, look at there, yeah. Look, here you go. There's that. I have a legitimate question for you.
All right, hold on.
And I think it's more of a point. I think that something people overlooked, that on the lower court, when the Jesse Helms amendment got overturned initially, Clarence Thomas was the judge that heard the case. Clarence Thomas, and I believe that the Supreme Court is making a statement saying that, Mr. President, perhaps...
Hurry up, Tony, you're boring me.
Perhaps we're not as conservative as you think and you hope. And the next thing that the Supreme Court will probably do is hopefully back up a woman's free choice for the right of abortion.
Well, we're not talking about that, but we're going here.
It's a good step.
Now, let me make a perfect analogy of why you should not be able to talk dirty and filthy on radio and television.
Because you grow up and be just like you.
No, wait a minute. If you were to go into a public restaurant and sit down at a booth and start using the F word and the S word and start yelling, they would immediately throw you out of that restaurant.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. What's wrong with the word fornicate?
Now wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
If you were to go on and say the kind of things in a public restaurant or in a store where people are gathered.
It's not appropriate.
And you, okay.
But Howard Stern doesn't use four-letter words on his radio show, and you know it.
But what I'm saying is, if they were to...
You're a megalomaniac. What I'm saying is,
if they were to talk the way Howard Stern talks in a public restaurant, you would be removed for filthy conversation. And I say,
absolutely.
I say, if it's illegal, if it's wrong to talk dirty,
there's nothing illegal about saying the word.
If you can be thrown out of a public restaurant or store for using foul language, then I say you certainly shouldn't be able to use that language on the radio or on television.
If it were up to you, Wally, you
would have clean, decent radio and television.
No, it would be like the early 1800s. There'd be repression.
Listen,
people would be burned at the stake for being human beings.
Let me read you this. Ron Rodriguez, who was the editor of Radio and Records magazine, which is a national trade publication.
Yeah, toilet paper.
No, this is a... Hey, this is not a conservative magazine.
Go ahead.
Radio and Records magazine is a magazine of the industry. Mm-hmm. And Ron Rodriguez, editor of Radio and Records magazine, states that people he talks to in the industry are amazed and disgusted at what Howard Stern and people like him are getting away with on the radio.
That's just...
How do you answer that? How do you answer that?
No, I think that the people that speak out are people that are probably come from a very strict religious background. People that are uptight about sex. People that have problems communicating with their spouses and their lovers. And basically, if he has 5 million people, me included, listening to him, I say all the more. He's got great commercial support. The guy, he gets 20 ratings for his television show.
I say this. If he has 5 million people out of 200 million is not very much.
Baltimore, D.C.,
what about me?
Los Angeles.
Hey, what about me? I'm on in every state in the union. And I'll tell you what. I would love to debate. I would love to debate.
Every state of the union has manhole covers, too. Big deal.
Hey, I have news for you. David Post, the president of Channel America Network, tells me every week, every month, my ratings get higher and higher all over America. And why? Because I'm decent.
You accuse Howard Stern, and he does it better than you. You accuse him of doing exactly what you do.
I've never done anything obscene on this program.
You wish you were Joe Pine. You wish you were Morton Downey.
Oh,
you wish.
Wait a minute. Morton Downey.
You wish you're a shallow man. You wish you pray to your God.
Wait a minute. He says, I wish I was Morton Downey Jr. Hey, Morton Downey Jr. is standing on the unemployment line. Let's go to the audience, okay? Let's go to the audience.
At least Morton Downey has a full head of hair.
Yeah, and no job, pal.
Well.
Yes, you just go ahead. Can I have your name and your question? Go ahead.
Yes, my name is Rob Roy from Anaheim.
How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Good, Rob.
I would like to know how Howard Stern can get away with putting the filth of lesbian dating game with the 2 women, French kissing, and carrying on.
Kissing?
Well, for the normal majority of us people out there,
frankly,
I find it personally very offensive.
I think it's somewhat exciting.
Exciting for you. Well, I can understand it with you, but you're not the normal majority. The normal majority wants decent television programming like Wally George.
That's right, yeah.
Wally George for president.
I think it's relevant. It's a good one. I think that if people see that, they have a better opportunity to decide for themselves if that's what they would like in their lives.
Hey, it's kind of revealing that it says he gets kind of excited watching 2 lesbian women
turn me on. I love women.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Nikki, and I'm from Huntington Beach, and I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, Nikki.
Okay, you say something
Nikki,
that...
you're cute, by the way.
Thank you. I wish I could say the same. But my question is,
Nikki, Nikki, what are you doing after the show?
You shut up. I wouldn't go out with you if you were
Tony.
the last man on earth.
All right, hey,
Let her talk.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
All right, listen to me. You say something that is obscene, does not have intelligent value, okay? What the heck? Does poop have intelligent value? What does lesbian sex have intelligent value? You're saying that this is valuable? I think Wally George is valuable. I don't think it's
Thank you.
And you said another thing. You said that 2 of his IQs would make one of yours. I suggest you learn from him, okay? You've got a ways to go.
Hey, wait a minute.
Honey, did you graduate nursery school?
Oh, hey, listen.
Probably went to the Hollywood Professional School.
That was very, very good. Oh, that was very, very good. Very, very good.
I think lesbianism's great. What do you think of that?
I have only one thing.
It's freedom of choice, baby. It's freedom of choice.
I have
one thing to say.
I have one thing to add. I have one thing to add to what that young lady said.
Here it comes.
You're out of here.
Oh, no.
Hot Seat Show, once again. And before we get to our next idiot on the hot seat, let me remind you all across America that we videotape my Hot Seat Show every Wednesday night here at our home base, KDOC TV in Anaheim, California, about a block from Disneyland. And if you live here... If you live here in the Southern California area, here's our telephone number that you can call. No, that's the wrong one. Here's the number to call. You can call right now for your free hot seat tickets. Area code 714-772-7600. Area code 714-772-7600. Call right now. Give the operator your name and your telephone number and how many tickets you want. The tickets are free. So call right now. The operators are standing by at this moment to take your request. I'd love to see you down here. We tape the show every Wednesday at about 6 p.m., and we play it back here in Southern California the following Saturday night from 11 to 12 midnight, and then, of course, at various times across this great nation on the Channel America television network. So call right now for your free tickets. Area code 714-772-7600. If you want to write to me, here's my address. Wherever you are across this country, back in New York, Florida, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, let me hear from you. By the way, we're getting a lot of mail from the guys in the Nevada State Prison. What do you think about that? They love the show. Here's the address. Wally George, P.O. Box 787. We have a captive audience back there. P.O. Box 787, Hollywood, California, 90078. If you want a free autograph picture, personally autographed to you, I'll mail one out to you. And if you're in the area and you want to come down and debate me face-to-face on some particular subject, if you're 18 years of age or older, write to me, and maybe we'll have you on the show, and you can challenge me on the hot seat. P.O. Box 787, Hollywood, California, 90078. Okay, now, here to debate me on the Jeffrey Dahmer case, he's the guy that... He's the mass murderer. And here to say that he should not have gone to prison is David Gadbury.
Yeah. It's about time I was falling asleep with all that other stuff you were talking about.
Hey, you know what? I love your new Kmart outfit there, pal.
Kmart,
hey. Please. Oh, sit down. Jeez.
Did you go to Target or what?
Hey, this is the Kmart special, $29.95, you know. Hold on.
This costs more than you make.
Aim those mics at you, okay? All right, now, let's get down to business here. Hold on, okay. Please. You say Jeffrey Dahmer, the mass murderer who was just convicted and sent to jail for life, you say he should not have gone to prison.
No, he should not have gone to prison.
Wait.
Never would.
Why not?
Remember what?
Why
okay,
not?
When all those bodies were discovered and he, they caught him and everything, everybody said, oh, this guy's insane. He's not. Well, okay, now he goes to trial. Everybody changes their mind. He's sane. Now, what I'm saying is, now, if they had the death penalty in Milwaukee if they had a death penalty, yeah, he should have got the death penalty. But because they don't, you know, number one, the law says, is he guilty by reason of insanity? Yes, he was insane. What rational person is going to do those things?
The court hey, don't you understand, you stupid nitwit?
the court decided, the court in favor of what the public said.
The psychiatrists.
What? Yeah, psychiatrists. There's other psychiatrists. There's a psychiatrist that said different.
There were psychiatrists who examined him and testified under oath in the trial who said Jeffrey Dahmer knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, there's others that don't. That doesn't hold any water. Doesn't hold any water
that's
whatsoever.
Why he should be in prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah, you know, the other thing is, which people like you do not, take into consideration is, you got two choices. Either your tax dollars can support him in jail, or your tax dollars can support him in a nut house where he's being studied, researched. They can do experimental drugs on him to find out what causes this stuff.
Wait a minute. But when they
put your money to use.
When they put people like Jeffrey Dahmer in an insane asylum,
right,
and then they try to rehabilitate him.
They're studying him.
All right, but oftentimes
God forbid if he's rehabilitated.
All right, let me ask you this: do you think if Jeffrey Dahmer was in a mental institution and doctors said he was rehabilitated and cured, should he then be released back into society?
If it's reliable that he is hated?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's what people should be.
Come on!
What do you think's the purpose of the... What do you think's the purpose...
I'm glad
you don't think people can be rehabilitated?
I'm glad you said that.
You don't think people can be
Let me give you a perfect example. There was a murderer who was convicted on insanity charges. They sent him to a mental hospital. After 5 years, psychiatrists in the hospital said, this man is rehabilitated. He will never kill again. The district attorney fought against it. The judge released him. 2 weeks later, he killed 5 more people.
What about all the others that didn't do that? You're taking an isolated incident, and that's not fair. The thing is, the judicial system is a system of rehabilitation.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Oh, that's
I say when you go to jail, you go there.
You go to jail? Okay, you go to jail.
You don't go to be rehabilitated. You go to jail.
Oh, okay, so
you go to jail as a punishment for your crime.
Okay. God forbid if you go to jail, Wally. You might learn new trades.
Hey, what do you think might happen to him if he went to jail, huh?
I'd have fun. I might meet some of these guys right here.
You see, David, the insanity... Hold on, David. The insanity plea is such a cop-out. Everybody,
it's the law.
when they commit a crime, of whatever they do, whether they kill or molest a child or rape or whatever, they're constantly saying, oh, not guilty by reason of insanity. I say that's a rotten, lousy plea. I say, let's find out, forget about the insanity plea. Let's first find out if the person is guilty. Then after the verdict is reached, then we'll find out where he stands up here. But I say...
And that's exactly where the system fails.
What?
That's exactly where the system failed. Come back with something, Wally. That's where the system failed, okay? The system says...
Where did it fail?
If you're insane, your rights are this. And they did not give him those rights. Because the public in Milwaukee had already established, crucified as SLOB.
That's right.
And that's not right. Personal opinion should not interfere with the law.
The law of the land is, across America, if you are found guilty of first-degree murder, you are to be punished. Now, not rehabilitated. There's no rehabilitation.
Okay, you're saying there's no form of rehabilitation?
When a person...
You're saying once a criminal, always a criminal?
When a person...
What about that movie that was on the other night where that lady committed all those robberies to protect her kids? She goes to jail for 10 years, escaped.
What I'm saying...
For 9 years, she was a functioning person, and then they came back, busted her, and now she had to go back to jail.
What I'm saying is this.
There's no such thing as rehabilitation.
When you get a Jeffrey Dahmer convicted of the horrifying killings that he was convicted of, you don't try to rehabilitate him. I say, You put him in the gas chamber and you kill him. I'll be right back.
Another reason to go Galpin. Selection. Over 2,000 cars and trucks.
You have everything you want. You know, you have a lot of the lot.
Another reason to go Galpin. Your choice of a new Ford Ranger pickup or a new Ford Escort. $169 a month for only 24 months on the Galpin plan. More reasons to go Galpin in the heart of the San Fernando Valley, just off the 405 freeway at Roscoe Boulevard.
Galpin Ford. Another reason to go Galpin.
Everybody, listen carefully. The Martians are coming this way. We must evacuate the city. Mars, FM.
103.1.
Red Rover, send David right over.
The new music invasion on Earth comes from Mars FM. Mars FM, 103.1.
When it comes to alarms, security, and investigations, I recommend Roberts Protection and Investigations of Santa Ana. Experience the big difference with Roberts Protection and Investigations. They really are the best. Owner Lee Roberts is a former police officer, and he offers you top quality service with top quality officers. I use Roberts Protection for all of my security work. Why don't you call them now for more information? Area code 714-953-1611. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody, and welcome back to Hot Seat on this... Hold on, guys. We will continue now on our Hot Seat show, and we have actress Temperance Lance, who is here, and she is supporting the ACL... Hold on, guys. She is supporting the ACLU stand against a moral code for films and television in America. Here is actress Temperance Lance, everybody. Here she is. Okay, Temperance. Get a long shot. Look at this obscene outfit she has on here.
No way.
No wonder you don't want a morality. Hey, even her outfit is immoral. What do you think?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. This is just a regular dress.
Just a little rag that you happen, yeah, okay.
It's a simple little dress.
All right, Temperance, hold on. We got to hurry along here. Hold on. Hold on, we got to hurry through here. Now, Temperance, you're an actress. Hold on, guys in the audience, please. Cardinal Roger Mahoney and a group of Christian leaders in America want a moral code in films like we used to have back in the 50s. We had a moral code. We had a panel that used to view films and would not allow certain things to be seen. And they want to bring that moral code back to America. And I say, we need that. What do you think, right? Now, what do you have against a moral code for our films and our television programs?
Well, first of all, before we even start talking about the moral code and who should be for it and who shouldn't be for it. Rude!
Okay, go ahead, Temperance.
This is what the moral code is. We first have to know what we're talking about, okay?
Don't read me a big thing here
I'm not going to read you a big thing. I have the moral code here.
All right.
Listen. Just be quiet. Can you hear? Okay? Can you read? Shut up and find out.
Here it is, the video to end all videos, the one you've been waiting for. It's my Bimbo Bonanza video, part 1. You'll see all the best of the ludicrous bimbos who've appeared on my Hot Seat show for the past 9.5 years. The most outrageous video you've ever seen, bouncing bimbos all over the place on my Hot Seat show. You've been asked, wait a minute.
You cannot go around putting out direct quotes by anybody
wait a minute,
if they were not true.
Temperance, I heard with my own ears what Cardinal Roger Mahoney stated in a news conference and what the Christian leaders of America stated. They said explicit sex, excessive violence, that's what they want to put an end to. They don't... Okay, Cardinal Mahoney said there's nothing wrong with kissing or embracing.
I have a very
good question for your audience, okay? This is how we're going to...
Ask me. Don't ask my audience. Ask me.
I'll ask everybody in the room.
No, I'm the one you asked the question.
This is how we'll settle this debate. Did any of you here, you too, Wally, see Dances with Wolves?
Yeah, all right.
Did any of you here, you too, Wally, see Ghosts? Okay. What about JFK? What about Grand Canyon? What about Boys in the Hood? If you saw, hold it. If you saw any of those movies, and you know what? You are in violation of the Christian moral code.
No.
Okay? This is what Cardinal looked through the newspaper.
Wait a minute, Temperance, wait a minute. I can talk a minute here. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
As an actress, do you say there should be no, hold it guys, are you saying there should be no guidelines that whatever anybody wants to do on film, they should be able to do?
That's not what I said.
Well, then you're in favor of a moral? Yeah, but I'm asking you a question. Do you think there should be somewhere in films where you draw the line and you cannot do certain things?
Well,
do you agree? Yes or no?
It's not a yes or no question.
Yes, it is a yes. I want yes or no.
The question is, do I believe in a moral code? No, I don't believe in a moral code.
That's not the question. Answer me yes or no. Do you believe that somewhere in the making of films, you should draw the line and say, you can't do that because that's going too far? Or would you do anything in film that your director asks you to do?
That's such a ridiculous question. If my director asked me to go out and murder people in real life,
no, come on, you know that.
Films or something
what
like
I'm saying
that,
is,
I'm not gonna
what
do
I'm
that.
saying, answer me.
I'm trying to.
Should there be somewhere you should draw a line and say, no, you can't go that far?
Listen, this is America.
She won't answer me.
This is America.
I'll be right back.
This is America.
Everybody, and I want to thank you for being with us here tonight. We are here every week at this very same time, wherever you're watching us across America. You can do me a big favor. Call some friends, call everybody you know, and tell them what time we're on the air in your particular city and what station we're on, and we can grow and grow with our audience across America on the Channel America Television Network. You've been a great group. Don't forget, next week we're back with another great show. In July, we'll be starting our 10th year on the air. Until next week, God bless you all. God bless America. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much.
Which Elvis stamp do you prefer? To vote for number 1, the bloated, overeating Elvis, dial 1-900-BIG-DEAD-SLOB. To vote for number 2, the incestuous, horny Elvis, dial 1-900-MAMA LOVER. Call now and vote for an Elvis stamp like you give a crap. All calls confidential and really friggin' expensive.
It's the homeless Hollywood Squares.
Last week on the Howard Stern Show, our homeless contestants battled down to the wire, matching answers with the stars. Underdog Woman, David Peel, J.P. Morgan, Teresa Glover, the KKK Guy, Vinnie D'Amico, Gene Rayburn, the Lesbians, and Martha Ray's husband, Mark Harris.
Hello, Squares. Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Our grand prize tonight is our new shopping cart. Woo!
And the Ku Klux Klan usually has a nickname for Martin Luther King. What would that be?
Martin Luther Coon.
Oh, my goodness. Now, fill in the blank. Blank, a doodle-doo. What do you have, Gene? Gene has cock. Everybody, Gene has cock. What about when you were on the Gong Show? Were you making love to Chuck Barris?
Well, he came right up to my knees, so he was the perfect height.
Perfect height for you. Who do you want?
Those two girls.
The two girls, the two lesbians. Good choice. Lesbians. Is it possible for Underdog or any dog in the animal kingdom to practice homosexuality?
No! He is never depicted as doing that, and that's another example of an adult vice that a superhero is not allowed to show in order to set a good example for the viewer.
Tonight, the battle for final victory. And then, what happens when a white supremacist, a black, a Jew, and a Puerto Rican clash in the hallway?
General Nutrition Center's Pro Performance Amino 1000, the scientifically developed protein supplement. Amino 1000 can help give you the edge. The Amino 1000 gel capsule, designed for fast absorption. Amino 1000, exclusively at GNC, the authority in sports nutrition.
Yeah, I can tell just by looking at you, you could use some fun, right? Big fun. Las Vegas, Atlantic City, the Caribbean, cruise ships. But you gotta take this along, the Players Club card. It's gonna save you a lot of money.
Well, that particular weekend, we saved $120 on the room.
Fabulous rooms in first-class resort hotels. Use the card and take 25% off every day, any day. And you like to eat, right? Well, take your Players Club card.
And they just automatically take 25% off of the meal.
And no hassle, saving even more money. Airfare. Or up to half off on shows and entertainment. So why are they so good to you?
There's something about Players Club members that just stands out. They come to places like the Las Vegas Hilton and to the Flamingo Hiltons to have a good time. And that spreads to people around them.
Call Players Club now. You're too smart to pay full price.
New members get 2 free nights in Las Vegas or Atlantic City when the club books their flights. Call now, 1-800-331-9600.
Look who's talking. On the phone. Now, don't you want to?
This is the line you've been waiting for.
Just pick up your phone and call for the best in live one-to-one conversation.
Now is the time for you to call the line.
24 hours a day, you can enjoy the company of a beautiful woman with just one phone call.
The right woman makes all the difference.
Just $3.99 per minute. Must be over 18.
Now. Call now.
Welcome back to Homeless Hollywood Squares, the game show in which celebrities help homeless contestants win valuable prizes. Once again, your host, Howard Stern.
Hey, thank you, Robin. Now, this is, we got to get back to the action. This is a very exciting round. All right, girls, it's time for you to pick.
They are picking.
They're picking. Girls, go ahead. Come on, you're doing good here.
Oh, me first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Teresa.
Teresa. Okay, Teresa, who played Lieutenant Uhura.
Teresa.
All right, Teresa, you were on our TV show, and let's show a clip of Teresa's work. This is when she was playing Lieutenant Uhura in our Star Trek sketch. I don't know if you can see this at home.
Let me out. I think I have the solution.
Yes, Uhura, what is it? Let her out, please.
Yo, why are you touching me?
You are some actress. She's better than us, and she doesn't do anything. Teresa, let's ask you a question. Who played Link on the TV series The Mod Squad?
You don't know that?
Come on, go ahead, tell us the name.
Clarence Williams III.
Clarence Williams III. Girls, is she right?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you're right. That is correct, and that's an X.
I think it's kind of interesting that the Ku Klux Klan guy is sitting next to Teresa, a black woman. Now,
Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, what would you guys do with someone like Teresa? Would she be allowed to live in the United States if the Ku Klux Klan had its way?
No, she'd be going back to Africa, her own homeland.
I see. Everyone would go back to their own homeland. Teresa, would you be...
Now he wants to send me someplace my people don't come from. My people was here when his people came here.
Now, how do you figure that? Is that true, Ku
Your
Klux Klan
people
guy?
came over on the Mayflower?
No, that's not true. The Jews brought her over here on the slave boat and sold her.
Yeah.
So in other words...
How much did they get for me?
Not
let me
much.
ask you this,
More
Ku
than
Klux
your
Klan
house
guy.
is worth,
Who's
right?
worse, the Jews or the blacks?
The Jews are worse.
The Jews are worse than the blacks.
Right.
Are the Mexicans lower than everyone?
No. The niggers are worse than the Mexicans.
You shouldn't talk about your mother
They're
like
real
that.
close together.
I'm trying to understand
You
that.
can get this nigger to shut up. People can understand
You
me.
said nigga over here, baby, let's get busy.
All right, just take it easy.
Get in, Teresa. I keep telling you, your mama's not sitting here.
All right, Teresa, calm down. I'm asking the Ku Klux Klan guy. Hey, Teresa, didn't we just call on you? Where's your O or your X?
Hey,
There you go. There you go. All right.
There we go.
There's an
Their
X.
intelligence at work.
What was
I
that?
got my answer right, damn it.
What was that?
That was her intelligence at work.
I
She don't
got
know
my
the difference
answer
between
right.
an X and an O.
I got my answer right.
Except that's probably the way she signs her name with an X.
I can sign my name.
Well, all right, you
Your
two,
mother
let's get
never
back to
taught
the
you
game.
that.
Everyone's
Okay,
agreed
back
we
to
should
the
get
game.
back to the game, right? And let me get this straight so our people at home can follow along. Jews are the lowest of all, then the blacks, and then Mexicans are above the blacks.
Sure, other than Jews, the darker the skin color, the worse they are.
All right, now we cleared that up. Let's move along on our game. Let's move along on our game. No reason to fight now. All right, very good. Now let's go back to the guys. Guys, you're in big trouble. Oh, excuse me, the girls go, don't they? Who goes, Robin? I'm real smart, huh? Okay, guys, go ahead. I'm a little shook up from the last discussion.
Where are we? Is anybody going to win this game, or are we going to be...
I don't know what's going on. Who is winning this game?
What's happening?
Well,
here?
look-
What is this game?
I don't know.
Hey!
Hi.
We're winning.
Who's winning?
I think it's kind of... I think the girls are ahead, actually.
Not really. No.
Let's see, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 X's and 1, 2, 3's O's. So I'm right. The girls are winning.
Yeah, you're right. It's a course.
All right, guys. All right, Mark Harris, you've been chosen by the guy.
Hey, Denny, does anybody have any strategy in this game?
Is there strategy with you guys or what? What is going on here? There's absolutely zero strategy going on. Now, you guys are choosing Mark Harris. Is that correct? Now, does everybody know who Mark Harris is? Mark Harris is the guy who just married the 75-year-old Martha Ray. Is that correct? Wow.
Does the KKK know that I am Martha Ray's third Jewish husband?
You are Jewish?
Absolutely. Positively.
Well, according to what I learned, you're lower than everybody.
According to the KKK, they need Thorazine because they're dumb.
What is that?
The KKK can use Thorazine.
All right, no need to get nasty. Mark Harris, a little bit.
Ask the KKK how to spell Thorazine.
All right, let me ask you this, Mark.
Yeah.
What's your story now? You are married to a 75-year-old woman. Could you possibly be having a full and honest sexual relationship with your wife?
Yes. Not full, not honest, and not sexual, but a wonderful, loving, and devoted marriage.
Let me ask you this. How many people, stars, how many of you think that Mark married his wife for the money? Raise your hand.
I don't think so.
David Peel?
I think the reason why, because the older you get, the more sense you're trying to make from the elderly.
Well, I see. Thank you, David. That was very good. All right, here we go.
No woman before her time.
Now, let me ask you this. You ready, Mark?
Yes, I'm ready.
What condition, guys, you ready? Yeah. All right, Mark, answer this question to your best of your ability.
Well, I'm Jewish. I'm going to know how.
All right, Mark. Mark, what condition causes the vaginal walls to get thinner and the vulva to atrophy?
I'd like to answer that. Oh, no.
JP, you know the answer?
Smart question.
JP, let me ask you a question. Now, how old are you now, JP?
I'm 60.
All right, would you marry a man half your age and let him take it? You would?
Yeah, I'd throw him around the room a few times.
I see. Mark, JP could be your next conquest.
Absolutely.
Mark Harris, answer the question. What condition causes the vaginal walls to get thinner and the vulva to atrophy?
Menstruation.
No.
Is it menstruation, guys?
Girl, guys?
No? You're right. It's old age. Old age. The man who knows. Very good.
Old age.
Well, there's only one celebrity left, girls. Oh, they won. Where'd they win? Oh, the guys won. Hey, look at that. Not only did the guys win, but they also win the secret square. That's exciting. We'll be back. We have time for a round 2? I say we keep going.
Yeah.
What do you guys say? We go? We go! Round 2 coming up next right here on the homeless Hollywood Square. So were you with Johnny because you were in love or because you could get you 150 appearances on the Tonight Show?
The money and the appearances.
So Johnny, he's not a big man, not a large man, or is he?
No, he's big, but small in other ways.
You know what it is? When a man has that many successes in life, I don't think he bothers to please a woman in bed. Is that right?
I guess you're right about that.
Will you ever write a book about your experiences?
Never.
Absolutely never. Unbelievable.
But I'll
Gene
tell
Rayburn.
anybody.
Gene Rayburn, everybody. Great to have Gene with us. Great host of the Match Game, of course, and Gene Rayburn. I see that during the commercials, you're busy with the lesbians in their square. Now, why do you keep running into the lesbian square?
Well, I'm trying to convert them.
Really?
Yes.
Any success?
No.
Gene, you're a married man, aren't you?
Yes.
And, but your wife doesn't mind if you cheat with lesbians. Is that right?
Right.
We have so many different great celebrities, and of course, the KKK guy in the center square. Most of the times you go on conventional talk shows, this is the first time you've ever done a game show, am I correct?
That's correct.
And people basically think that you hate everyone, but there are some people you like, is that correct?
Sure, I love white people.
All white people you love?
Well, all decent white people.
Now, if you were president of the United States, who would you throw out of the country?
Anybody that's not white.
Well, there you go, anybody who's not white.
I throw out all the politicians that we have now because they're destroying this country. I throw out all the homosexuals and lesbians, all the drug users.
The lesbians just asked a good question. Now, what would they do if they were both? What if you're half white and half black? What if you're like a little bit of both?
Well, you can't be half black and half white.
Yes, you can.
What's the problem out here?
You're a mixed breed. You're a mongrel. You're no race.
So if you're a mongrel, you would be thrown out of the United States.
You are what your parents are.
Girls, be quiet. I'm trying to talk to the KKK guy. You'll get your chance.
Now, let me ask him a question.
What is it? Mark Harris, who's married to Martha Ray. What is the question?
Wonderful woman. How would he explain the high rate of incest amongst the KKK?
Yeah.
Wow.
They
Now, do you have any...
nobody else to give them none. That's why.
You got it. You got it. That's why their brain is so small.
Now, you're Jewish, right?
I'm proud of it, yes.
Incest among the KKK.
There is no incest among the KKK.
He's just like this nigger over here. He's just trying to insult
I keep
somebody.
telling you, your mother's not sitting here.
His mother's his girlfriend.
Well, your mother's the only nigga you know, homeboy.
All right, well, I can see our squares are not getting along that well. Now, Vinny D'Amico, you're the pot man. I know. Are you upset with all this? Is it hard for you to think up there? Is it hard for you to think? Wait a second. All right, very good. Okay, that's wonderful. Let's play our game. Now, remember, if you're just tuning in, we have homeless teams here. Homeless women who are X's and homeless guys who are O's. Let's play our game. Let's go over to the guys first this time. Guys.
Well, they won. I think you should throw it to the ladies.
All right, fine, Robin. If that's what you want, that's what I'll do. Whatever you want. What do I care? I'm just looking to go home. That's all. Just show over yet. All right, let's play the squares. Girls, you go ahead and pick first.
The toughie.
Let me ask the KKK guy. Look around at all the people around you. Would you send this whole set back to Africa?
I'll send him
No. Is there anybody here that you would let in America?
Yeah, anybody that is white and straight.
My teeth are white.
I think you're the first one out of here, David Peel, to tell you the truth.
With him,
Even I'm going to throw you out of this country. I'll sit there and behave yourself.
We're not going to have to worry about niggers much longer anyway, but according to their own magazine, Black Enterprise, out here in February, they said that, in fact, AIDS is growing faster among black women and children than any other group in the nation. AIDS is going to destroy
And where we
all
getting
of
it
the
from?
black
People like you.
No, you're getting it from each other.
Yeah, we're getting it from people
They
like
don't have to
you.
worry about
disease,
AIDS.
and
They
it's
screw their own
destroying
mothers.
them.
All right, very good. Let's get back to the game. Oh, come on, let's get back to the game. Come on, let's have some fun. Now, where were we? Girls, go ahead, pick somebody.
J.P. Morgan.
J.P. Morgan, the very beautiful J.P. Morgan, who has also made love to Warren Beatty. Nothing wrong with that. Is Warren Beatty a Jew, KKK guy? You know, I don't even know.
I don't know if he is or not.
I understand.
I know
JP, you would know.
That's the most intelligent thing I ever heard him say.
JP, do you know if Warren Beatty's a Jew?
I know he's been circumcised.
All right, JP. JP, what about a guy like that? Is Warren Beatty a good lover?
Sure.
He is? Mm-hmm. Wow, JP, you've been with everyone. Except,
Thank
of course,
you.
the host of the Hollywood Square.
Oh, it's just the KKK guy.
Now, JP, you would know the answer to this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Which is more important to female orgasm, penis length or circumference?
I am a size queen, so.
You say length? Are you saying length?
I think length has a lot to do with it.
Well, she says length. Girls, what do you think is more important to women?
We agree.
You agree? Well, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It's circumference.
It is not.
It is circumference. Gene Rayburn told me so.
It's not the list or the size, but how many times?
Robin, you're an expert on this. What is it? It is circumference, is it
I would
not?
have gone with JP.
Really? JP does seem to know.
It isn't. It
All right.
isn't.
Hey, JP, what do you want from me? I don't write these questions, okay?
I want to see your penis.
Underdog, do you agree or disagree with that? All right, never mind. I'll get to you later. Here we go. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's go to our guys. Okay, JP, you can put an X up there. Oh, no, excuse me, an O. That's right. Okay. Now, guys, it's your turn. Go ahead, our O's. You got one O up there ready. Go ahead.
KK.
KKK guy. He's the popular guy today. He's our center square. Well, there he is. Okay, ready to play? Here's a question. True or false? Jesse Jackson spit in a white man's food.
True.
You say that's true? Do you guys agree or true? Well, it happens to be true. You should have agreed. According to Jesse Jackson's story, he supposedly he worked in a restaurant early on in his career and spit in the white man's food.
All niggers do it in cafes. That's why you shouldn't eat in cafes where they got niggers working, because all of them following Jesse Jackson's footsteps. He brags about doing it. Jesse Jackson brags about spitting in white people's food.
And it should be yours.
Yeah! It was his. That's why
The bowl of chicken soup.
All right, guys. All right, everybody calm down. Now, I believe that's an O, another O in there.
Ooh.
This could be a sweep. All right, girls, that's an O for the KKK guy. Daniel Carver.
You talk about
Oh, that's an X? Oh, man, I'm really... Okay, that's an X. All right, it's a tight game. The game is really heating up. We'll be back right after these words.
This is no ordinary conversation line. You can hear the difference. The women are bright, beautiful, and waiting to talk to you. You'll discover the best in live one-to-one conversation. Just call now and find out for yourself.
The right woman makes all the difference in the world.
The first 15 seconds are free. Just $3.99 per minute. Must be over 18.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Right you are, Teddy. Every night can be Saturday night with this all-new home video collection packed with the funniest moments from each year of Saturday Night Live. A collection you can only get from Time Live Video.
I am Beldar.
Well, isn't that special?
Your collection starts with the 1975 season starring the original not ready for primetime players at the low price of just $9.99. That's $10 off. Other videos will follow one about every 6 weeks. Buy only the ones you want, and your first video is just $9.99.
Hello.
It's time to laugh again with the not ready for primetime players. So call now.
Come along, everybody.
To order your Best of Saturday Night Live video, call 1-800-634-3700 or send $9.99 plus $3.23 shipping and handling to the address on your screen.
All right. Girls, you go. Homeless girls. Girls, who are you going to choose? It's an easy decision, really. Girls?
The lesbians.
The lesbians. Okay, lesbians. Here we go. Hey, girls, do you have any strategy in this game? Don't you? I don't want me to help you, but don't you think Underdog Lady would have been the way to go? Don't you think? No?
Next time.
All right, next time. Okay, it's the lesbians. Lesbians. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What out-of-the-closet comedian is now a member of Roseanne Barr's TV show? Lesbians. You girls kiss and think it over. That's it. KKK guy might urinate on you right down from his square. He's sick of you guys. Am I right, KKK guy?
I'm sick of them, but I'm not going to urinate on them.
Very good.
They will destroy themselves.
You don't know how to do that either.
All right, everyone calm down. Sister Jackie. Girls, is it Sister Jackie?
No.
No, it's not. It's Sandra Bernhardt.
No.
That is correct. X gets the square. And now it's time for our two homeless gentlemen to choose a celebrity. All right, David Peel it is. I wish you guys would...
David Peel the Block.
David Peel the Block. I never thought I'd be saying that. David Peel the Block. David Peel, have you been working on any new music now? In the 60s, you made an album with John Lennon.
Yes.
Now, what new song are you working on?
A new song I have right now, and you're gonna be the first to hear, called Chef Rob for President. For that Wild Weed ticket. Chef Rob for President. Chef Rob for President. Chef Rob for President.
All right, David Peel.
Chef Rob for President. Chef Rob for
Thank you, David Peel.
1992. Chef Rob for President.
All right, very good. So now, Gene Rayburn, how do you like that song?
Terrible.
KKK guy, how do you like that song?
Well, he should be singing David Duke for president.
He should be singing David Duke for president. Vinny D'Amico, what do you think of that song? Very good. Okay. Now, David Peel, let's ask you a question. Since you know so much about marijuana,
Plenty.
is it better if someone gives you a free pound of pot or a free lid? Which is more, a pound or a lid?
Okay, I prefer a free pot and lid. A pound of pot. Actually, a free pot, a pound.
A free pound. Well, guys, do you agree a free pound? Yes. Free pound is correct. That's right. That's an O. That's an O, everybody. Very good.
Oh, not an X, David.
That's an O. Very good. Okay, now, ladies, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Underdog.
Underdog to block. Yes, underdog. Underdog, of course, who does an interpretive dance of the superhero underdog. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
It is. Now, there's so many questions we have. Let me ask you this. Do you remember the superhero Aquaman?
Yes, I've heard of him.
Who would win in a fight? Aquaman or underdog? Because dogs can't really swim in the water.
Remember, Underdog is supposed to act human, not canine. And in answer to your question, are you talking about Underdog fighting against Aquaman?
Yes.
Well, neither one would win because, if anything, superheroes wouldn't fight each other. They would combine forces.
But there are times where superheroes have fought each other in the past when one of them goes insane or gets a bump on their head. And admittedly, I think Aquaman would win because a dog can't last underwater that long. Isn't that true?
I don't know, and my answer is wrong. Neither one of them would win because they're not made to fight each other. They're both heroes.
But you know what I don't understand? You're a girl, and Underdog was a boy.
Uh-oh. Well, now look, I'll tell you examples in which female performers have portrayed males without being criticized. Sometimes girls or even grown petite women can play Amal, the crippled boy, in Amal and the
All right, here we go. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. No, we didn't answer the question yet. We're going to ask her yes.
Peter Pan. Now, that's traditionally played by a woman, even though Peter Pan is a boy.
Here is your question. Here is your question. Underdog lady, here is your question. Are you ready? Can a dog, not only Underdog, but any dog, can a dog pass wind? Is it possible? There is a biological answer to this. Is it possible?
He would be able to pass wind if the particular breed of dog was a greyhound and they were on the dog track. Because one of them has to cross a finish line.
So would that be a yes answer? I need a yes or no.
Well, I'd say yes, depending on the circumstances.
All right, Underdog Lady's going to say yes. Do you guys agree? No. Well, Underdog Lady is right. Yes. They can pass wind. So I'm afraid that's an O. And that's the game. Wow. The men win.
Well, wait a minute, Howard. In the real game, you can't win on another person's question. You have to win on your own.
Robin, we ain't playing the real game, I'll tell you that. There's no way this resembles the real game. Now, I'm going to take a short break, and when we come back, one of these lucky celebrities is holding the key that can win the big shopping cart bonus prize. So you guys think about who you're going to choose in the bonus round, and we'll be right back after these words.
Fellas, want to meet sexy, delicious babes? Call 1-900-DUMB-SLUT.
Hi, my name is Desiree, and I'm just waiting for you to call.
Hi, my name is Sade, and I'd love to talk to you. Call me now. I need you to pinch me and squeeze me.
My name is Tawny, and I'm the one you should be calling.
Call 1-900-DIMWITS for a hot, sexy time.
Hey, forget those two. My breasts are real.
She's nothing, and at least I don't have a mustache.
Call me. Call me. I'm your friend. The other two are bitches. Shut up, you bimbo. Those girls are pigs.
If you're lonely, call now at 1-900-YOUR-WAD.
Don't call the other girls. Call me. They're as dry as a bone, those flabby cows. Call me now, you horny bastard.
Hey, I'm the one you want. Why call her? She doesn't even like guys. She's a phony skank, and the other one probably has a penis. Shut up, you two slobs. Fellas, I'll be your horny secretary, naughty nurse, or a lonely stewardess.
Hey, she'll give you crabs, and the other will give you herpes. Call me or you'll wind up at the drugstore.
You bitches, you're probably both pregnant. Call me, I'm hot.
Call the girls at 1-900-WASTE-MONEY.
Call me now. I ache for you.
She's 45 years old and loose as a tub of cottage cheese. Call me. Shut up, you airhead. You whore.
This is my commercial, you witches. You whore.
Horny guys, call 1-900-GET-BENT. Remember, for a hot time, call 1-900-JOKE-OVER.
Ever wonder what two girls talk about in private? How would you like to listen in on private one-on-one conversations between two girls? Now you can. Just call the one-on-one eavesdrop line, 1-900-860-2-GIRLS. Eavesdrop on two girls talking privately. You can hear them. They can't hear you. You never know what you'll hear, and you've never heard anything like it. Call 1-900-860-2-GIRLS. Just $3 a minute. 18 years or older, please. Call now.
The Corvette uses premium fuel for hot performance. The human body needs premium nutritional fuel for top performance. Whatever your sport, General Nutrition has hot sports nutrition products for you. With Heavyweight Gainer 900, just one serving delivers over 900 low-fat calories to help you pack on the pounds. Champion's Heavyweight Gainer 900. Accelerate to top performance. GNC, the authority in sports nutrition products.
The great American legal system
We're being booked for murder.
is about to meet its match.
We got an attorney in the family. Great, who? You stick out like a sore thumb around here.
Oh, yeah, you blend.
And how he talks. The two youths.
Did you say youths?
Yeah, two youths. Hey, little Yankee, what?
My Cousin Vinny.
How long you been practicing? Almost 6 weeks.
Whoa! Rated R. Special sneak preview tonight. Check newspapers.
Call me. You don't have to say a word. We'll do all the talking.
Call 1-900-740-7979. 12 minutes minimum at $2.99 per minute. Must be 18.
Call me.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. I can't even take a commercial break. All of the squares almost started fighting with one another. Now, KKK guy, they were all teaming up on you, weren't they?
Well, I'm sitting right here in the middle of a bunch of perverts, Jews, niggers. What do you expect?
You can say that again, buddy.
Well, perverted, because he screws his mother daily. That's not perverted, that's normal for them. Incest is best where they're concerned.
Well, you want to get his at the source.
Bad people.
It doesn't make them bad people, makes them sick. They're inbred.
It's unbelievable what's going on here. There's a mutiny on the squares. It's
unbelievable. More brains.
Yeah, we got him surrounded and he's too dumb to realize. neutralize it.
They got me surrounded, but they ain't know when I'm going to do nothing except
I'm sorry, KKK guy, I couldn't hear
I
you.
told you we can go down in the middle of the floor, homeboy. I'm deep.
Shut up, nigger. He's talking to me.
Put one right here, sweetheart. You got so much mouth. Put one right here.
All right, it's getting a little ugly in here, isn't it? Okay, look at this, guys. Wait a second, guys.
You can't have low and order niggers, too.
All
I keep telling you, every time you say nigga, you disgrace your mama. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but
Let me just make a couple quick points before we go to the big celebrity. All right, guys, listen to this. Vinny D'Amico, we didn't get a chance to talk to you, of course, but Vinny, you are so talented with those pots and pans. Do me a favor, show everyone, what is the square root of 81? But don't give us the answer. Bang it out with your head. Go ahead. Square root 81.
That was right. He's right. So he did that on the KKK guy. You're right.
And also, you have the cast iron stomach. Show everybody your plate of worms. Look at that.
Oh, no.
Now, KKK guy, you thinking of recruiting him for the KKK?
He's too intelligent.
He's probably the only normal one up here besides me.
All right, Vinny, let's see what you can do with those worms. Here's Vinny's worms. He wants to eat a plate of worms first, everybody. There he goes. Those are real worms. Are they moving? Show the camera.
Okay.
All right, let's see
You
that.
want the camera? Oh, God, you're crazy. Don't do it.
You're crazy. David Peel calls you crazy.
Don't do it.
All right, there you go. Vinny D'Amico.
That is a Malox moment.
One other thing, too. Gene Rayburn, you know, we all love you from the match game, and we watched you for years. What's going on now? What are you working on? Anything important?
Well, I'm kind of involuntarily retired. I did La Cage aux Folles this past fall.
I'm not going to ask the KKK guy what he thinks of La Cage aux Folles. You know that.
He's just jealous that Gene Rayburn's dress fit and it don't fit him.
Now, let me ask you that. KKK guy, would you ever go see a play with homosexual overtones like La Cage aux Folles?
No, I don't want to go watch no homosexuals.
All right.
He could go into his father's bedroom.
Gene, you were doing La Cage aux Folles. Anything else? What do you mean you're involuntarily retired?
Well, I'm not working.
I can't believe that. You are the most talented game show host in the country.
Thank you, Howard.
Let me tell you something. After tonight's show, I'm going to be homeless. Okay, here we go. Now it's time for our winners, these two homeless guys. They're going to pick one of the celebrities. This is the exciting part of the game, Rob. This is where you can win real prizes.
That's right, Howard. This is the grand prize round, where they pick a celebrity to try to find the key that unlocks this basket.
Wow, and here's the basket, guys. Can you believe it? Look at that. Now, this has a lot of cans, don't it, Robin?
Oh, yeah. How many do you think?
There's a couple of bucks worth, but I think there's money involved here also.
Oh, okay.
And there's a lot of things. This is a brand new shopping cart.
Great prize.
All right, guys, pick one of your lucky celebrities now. Celebrities, you hold up your keys, please. There we go. Pick a lucky celebrity. Only one celebrity will open the lock on this card.
Who's he pointing?
Who are you pointing to? Teresa?
Teresa.
Teresa. Yes, Teresa, who played Lieutenant Uhura on our show. Gary, see if it opens up the lock. Let's see. Give me the drum roll. Come on.
All right. Here we go. Oh, there it goes.
That's it. Not only do you get the shopping cart, but you get the money and you get all the prizes. Well, let's hear it for all the squares. Come on, everybody. Yeah. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Yeah. Well, also, let me tell you, our winners and losers will be getting money for playing the Homeless Hollywood Squares tonight on Homeless Hollywood Squares. We'll see you the next time. Good night, everybody. Good night, everyone. Good night, Squares.
Can I ask you a few questions, man?
Sure.
So let me ask you, you hate all blacks.
I didn't say I hated all blacks. All blacks should be in Africa. I don't hate dogs. We don't let dogs vote and live with us.
Suppose you were dying. Like, let's say you were drowning, right?
Yeah.
And a black guy comes out and saves you in the water right before you die. Brings you onto the shore and gives you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and you live. Are you going to like that guy now?
No, I'd rather him leave me alone.
You'd rather die than be saved by a black guy?
Well, it ain't going to happen. You might as well say, what if the sky falls? I mean, I'm not going to drown, and there ain't no nigger going to come and save me.
All right, do you have a girlfriend?
I have a wife.
No, okay. Let me, when did you get married?
1968.
Well, no, all right, now let's pretend it was 1966, okay? Is she the only girl that you've that you've slept with?
Right.
All right, well, let's say that 1967 you were with a girl, right? And let's say that you found out later on that her father was black. What would you do?
Well, again, what if the sky falls? I'm not going to go with no girl that's got a black father. You know, the Bible says kind after kind.
So who else? I mean, I'm Puerto Rican. Does that, how does that fit in?
Well, I don't know if you're Puerto Rican or not. I can't tell by looking.
No, I mean, are they bad too? I mean, like what?
Yeah, they're bad. They're not bad. They just should stay with other Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico.
So what race should be in America? I'm just curious.
White Americans.
You know, like how about Italians?
Well, I think some of them are white. All of them I've seen are white.
How about Scandinavians?
I'm not familiar with Scandinavians. I don't know. If they're white, good. If they're not white, let them stay where they're at. All right. But this country right now is being flooded with all dark-skinned races. We've got Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, niggers, Vietnamese, all of them dark-skinned flooding into this country because they can't survive in their own country. They come in here living off us, and our taxes continue to go up.
Yeah, but a lot of people have made some great inventions and stuff. You don't think,
Well, if they're so great, why couldn't they make it in their own country? Well, niggers in Africa had diamonds squashing up between their toes, but they didn't have enough sense to bend over and pick one of them up before a white man went over and showed them its glitter. So they never invented nothing. Nigger never invented nothing more intelligent than a sharp-pointed stick.
Well, so how do you suggest we remedy the situation?
Well, the perfect solution would be to send them back to Africa, but I don't think we can do that. We're going to end up with a race war. We've got these niggers now, like the one in Milwaukee. The politician claims that if he don't get reelected, he's going to get up on top of a building and start shooting white people. But when they start, white people are going to defend themselves. That's what we're teaching. We're organizing white people to defend themselves when these niggers do attack, and they're going to attack.
Why don't you defend yourself when you're raping your own mother and having children with your mother? That's why you have no brain in your head.
Well, I'm talking
the lay
facts.
of the land in your people's world is incest. You have
facts,
no brain.
and you just start running your mouth.
No, I am talking about facts. What do you think you do in the hills there? You do more than bake biscuits.
Just like this man is Puerto Rican, I'm Puerto Rican too. They got white,
and you would need our blood to survive.
Okay? So you don't know
need your blood for nothing.
Yeah, when if anything happened to you, you wouldn't take a transfusion.
No, I wouldn't take
You don't have a brain.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you
obviously he's got a brain.
Yeah, a brain that does not work. It's war. You're a very sick person.
Let me give you some intelligence.
And you thank God you're not the majority.
Let me give you some intelligence. I keep telling you, stop saying nigga, you talking about your mother. All right?
No, garbage is his mother. Nigger is a pleasure.
You want to know why
wait,
you fear me?
Can I ask you a question?
You're a nigger, and I don't even know what he is.
Did your parents... Wait.
You want to
Wait, hold on. Did your parents...
You fear me, sweetheart. You fear me. You can't even look me in my eye. You can't even look me in my eye. You fear me. You want to know why? That's right. You want to know why you fear me?
Don't get physical.
Because everything about you, your whole everything, is eclectic from my people. You understand me?
I fear you because you're a savage.
Home run question.
Can I ask one question? Did your parents bring you up to hate blacks? And is that how you were brought up?
I was brought up separated from niggers. When I went to school, niggers didn't go to school.
No. Let me ask him a home run question. Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Sure, but you don't.
Is he the devil?
No.
He is a Hebrew.
No, he's not a Jew.
Yes, he is a Hebrew.
Jesus Christ.
And skin of copper. Now you tell me what color a copper pig is, baby.
Jesus Christ in the Bible, when he was accused of being a Jew, his answer was...
Not accused. He was.
If y'all shut up, I'll tell you what the Bible said.
It's hard to shut up.
When the people in the Bible...
You don't realize how very stupid you are.
When people in the Bible told Jesus he was a Jew, he said, I am not of this world.
That's right. Meaning he was
You're not of this world either.
Okay.
Well, maybe not.
No, you're not. And you don't belong to be part of it.
Well, why don't we all shake hands and make up? How do you think? You want to shake my hand?
I'm going to show you I'm more woman than you are.
I'm not going to shake hands with
I have a better idea. I have a better idea.
Will you shake my hand?
Huh?
That's what you should do.
All right, there you go. I guess half Puerto Rican's okay.
Well, you look white to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, which don't mean nothing. But
Finally, I'm accepted by somebody. All right, listen, thanks a lot, man.
Boy, Ennis called you out and
I'll
you
see you.
fucked up.
All right, guys.
I'm calling you out, all right?
You
I'm
want to know
calling you
something?
out.
Let's agree that
All right.
morons self-destruct.
All right, guys. All right, well, listen, I'll see you, and I'll see you. And I'll shake your hand, too, and I'll shake your hand, too. All right, take care. Take care.
People of Earth, attention please.
The Howard Stern Show usually has no live audience until now. If you want to get in and see Howard, the only way is to write in and tell us what outrageous things you do and why we should have you here. If you're normal, forget it. Are you weird? So if the Howard Stern Show turns you on, show us what you've got.
All right, let her in.
So write to us, and maybe we'll invite you in. To the Howard Stern Show, 9 Broadcast Plaza, Secaucus, New Jersey, 07096.
What kind of woman likes to have fun?